was. And whatever the budget, I was going to make sure that my sister looked fabulous, Indian style. The only problem? There's one thing an Indian bride can't do without. Gold. 22-karat gold. And a couple of ounces of that stuff probably cost more than my second-hand car. Not to worry, Dad said. Evidently, Mom left us some jewelry, information no one bothered to share with me before. Just take the safe deposit box key and check it out. I untied the strings of a deep blue velvet pouch and emptied its glittering contents into my cupped hand. More jewelry. I knew this stuff. Some of it was heirloom old, passed down from my nanny. Some of it was new. Kind of. Mom had had it made for Vinnie and me. I opened a box. A note with my name and a date in Mom's neat handwriting, strange how I recognized it instantly, was tucked under the necklace. I touched the dainty peacock with turquoise feathers and ruby eyes with one finger. Mom's design. The date was 7 years ago, only 2 months before Mom. My throat was suddenly tight. This is for your wedding, Minnie. For something so delicate, it felt heavy. The price of gold back then was not astronomical, apparently. Talk about return on investment. Well played, Mom. Well played. I opened another box. Earrings with missing pairs. Broken chains. All gold, though. The note in it said matter-of-factly, "Junk, but it has value. Sell it if you girls ever need money." I had to smile. Mom was nothing if not practical. I closed the lid on the broken jewelry and picked up the necklace Mom had designed for Vinnie. What would Mom think of a simple civil ceremony with 20 guests? The answer to that was staring me in the face. She wouldn't have saved and scraped for such fancy jewelry if she hadn't wanted a proper Punjabi wedding. That's what she would have liked. Lots of family, food, flowers, music, Vinnie in a gorgeous lehenga, her groom in a red turban on a white horse, like in one of those Bollywood movies. No way was that happening, the way things were. I stroked the peacock pendant with one finger. Maybe... I bundled the jewelry into my messenger bag and zipped it up carefully. Stepping out of the tiny room, I knocked on the glass pane between the teller station and the vault and gestured that I was done. The younger teller, clearly Indian and recently married, going by her glass bangles and the red sindoor powder in her neat, straight-down-the-center parting, sized me up in one glance. Tall, by Indian standards, thanks to Dad's genes. Lean, thanks to cross-country running and the fact that neither Dad nor I could cook as well as Biji, my grandmother, who had returned to India 4 years ago. Long, dark hair, olive skin, brown eyes. Pretty, I've been told. I've been mistaken for South American or North African or Middle Eastern, but not by other Indians. I smiled back and wondered if she'd bring up region, caste, or marital prospects. "You're Gujarati?" she asked. There it was. "Punjabi," I said. "Oh," she said. "In senior year?" "Starting in the fall," I acknowledged. Good guess. "You're Mr. Kapoor's daughter." She looked proud to have placed me. "Your sister is doing medical, I heard?" "She just graduated in May," I said. "Very good. You must be a good student too, like Vinnie." She looked to me for confirmation. I smiled at how she pronounced Vinnie with a W, the way Biji did. "I'm okay, I guess." Something made me add, "She's getting married in 2 months." "That's great," the teller said, genuinely happy. "Is she marrying an Indian boy?" "South Indian," I said. She nodded in sympathy. Gujaratis and Punjabis, though different, are at least both not South Indian. Well,